All right, welcome to episode 52 of the Split Screen Experience. We have a full crew here today. Everyone's here.
Whole crew, no beers, and no motivation. Let's go!
True.
I don't know about you with no beers, but I came prepared.
I'm woefully
So-
prepared. Sorry.
Yeah, you should be sorry. Asswipe.
I am a vampire, and that is really sad.
For those of you who are hearing late, Coleman has been playing, just revisited his Skyrim save, and it turns out he is in Winterhold, the worst capital, other than Morthal. Morthal
No.
sucks.
No, you're forgetting one other.
Markarth.
You say
There is
Dawnstar.
another.
I'd rather be in Dawnstar than Winterhold.
Dawnstar and Winterhold are literal fucking thatch huts in the middle of nowhere. At least Winterhold has a goddamn college.
All right, Jared, what have you
Dawnstar-
done today, huh? Did you make your own
Dawn-
house to live in? I don't think
Dawnstar
so.
has- Dawnstar has a goddamn nightmare temple on the hill. It's like,
You know what?
cool.
Air Temple.
Since we're here, let's just dig into this. Is going to be an Elder Scrolls podcast episode. It seems like
Yay.
vampires, werewolves. What's your guys' go-to transformation?
Vampires simply so I can smash Serana.
Typically, werewolves. I don't know why I'm a heathen right now.
Well, because, you know,
Heathen.
normally you're a furry, and in this one you wanted to be a flamboyant little vampire from Twilight.
Hey, if I'm like an Alucard vampire, I can live with
No. No,
No, you're
you're
Dio. You're Dio
whatever the
flamboyant.
family. What's the
that. Oh,
you're
Colin
Edward.
Clan.
Edward
Collins.
Cullen, yeah.
Yeah, sorry,
You're
Colin.
him.
oh,
You're Sparkle
don't
Boy.
compare me. Don't compare me to him.
He doesn't even
Actually, no.
sparkle, he just like twinkles.
My
Yeah, you're not
superpower is
Edward.
I
What
twinkle
was
in the sun.
the big dumb idiot in that family? That one. He's that one.
I
Yeah,
know who you're
God
talking
damn
about.
it.
I can't remember his name.
Yeah, like the big thumb looking dude. Like,
I'm just waiting for Cole's girlfriend to start screaming across the house. It's this
was-
guy.
It was Emmett. No, that's exactly what just happened.
She knows!
She does know. But yes, it's Emmett. That's who you're talking
Yeah.
about.
yeah, you're him.
Thank you.
I remember nothing about
it.
like I remember him doing nothing other than the best scene in the first movie of that where they play vampire baseball and they never do anything that cool again in the entire series. And then I remember Bella kicks his ass in the last one. And I was like, all right.
I don't remember those movies. Like, they were okay. I remember them being okay. I don't remember much about after that, though.
I remember
don't think-
vague scenes.
I don't think I've watched Twilight.
Disco
series?
Ball.
Is that what series we were talking about? Right, Twilight.
Huh?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I've never watched a movie. Of
I've
that.
They're
unfortunately seen
okay.
everyone at
Molly
least.
will probably
10
Molly will
times.
probably make you watch them at some point. Sorry, name
I-
drop.
Actually, I kind of doubt it because based off what I've heard, I don't think that's really, other than like the concept of vampires, it doesn't, at least from my impression of her, it doesn't seem like that'd be something to be high on her list.
She's
Sure.
a true real one. She watches Castlevania.
He
Right.
does. We did watch Castlevania. I think tomorrow we're gonna start Nocturne season 2. I'm excited for that.
Jesus, you guys pounded through that first season.
We watched it, and we're waiting for season. We already watched season.
Also, maybe don't phrase it that way.
Yeah, maybe don't say
Yeah.
it that way.
Well, maybe they did. I don't know. Good
I
for
don't know.
them.
Cole, you want to come over? We can bang it out real quick.
I'm gonna bang out
on,
the first season.
We can bang out the seasons 1 through 3 of JoJo's, Coleman. In and out, in and
No,
out.
Go fuck yourself.
Come on.
Hold on.
JoJo's
Coleman said
superiority.
the only way he would watch JoJo is if one of us watched Hunter x Hunter. That's what he said in confidence.
I've
to
watched
me.
Hunter x Hunter.
I'm not
I'm willing
falling
to make
down
the
to this
sacrifice.
crap again. I'm not doing it again. Oh, I watch Dragon Ball. I watch Bleach, and then he watches 2 fucking episodes. This sucks.
I watched 36. You loser.
Oh, I watch 36, even
It's
though there's
not.
a lot more.
It's not on Crunchyroll. It's on Crunchyroll, and I don't have Hulu.
Simply,
Harmon, when the one
Put some money into
site he
Hulu.
streams all his things from illegally is just too many clicks away now.
He allegedly does that.
I use Crunchyroll. I'm a Crunchyroll supporter.
I pay my
I'm
subscription.
watching Solo Leveling season 2 right now.
Oh, I need to watch
Days when
that
I grow
still. Go to the anime.
Yeah, I still need to
Needed
watch
Where's
season 2 of that. Sakamoto Days though has been really good.
Solo Leveling only has one episode dub right now. They're gonna be 2. There's 2 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. They're doing it like 2 weeks, but yeah, kind of sad. But I mean, I guess whatever.
Oh, boo hoo.
They don't need
You can
need
watch it
breaks. They need
in
to work
sub.
animate
Jared's
more.
been watching in sub.
I don't like reading when I'm watching something. I'm not a
Yep,
fucking
pass.
degenerate.
Thank you.
I'm glad that nobody can read in this chat other than maybe one other person.
I can read. I watched all of
We-
Black Clover's sub.
Did you just call us all illiterate, Jared?
I
Yes, he
said
did.
one of you. So
Yes, he did.
You guys can open to interpretation who that one is.
Someone here can't read.
Hold on. We can immediately rule out Coleman's the one that can read. We all know that. He's not the one that.
Do we have to rule? He's in. I mean, you don't
Fuck you.
know.
Have you read a
I
book?
don't know.
When's the last time you read a book?
The Murtaugh book from the hit Aragon series. Goated.
Shut up about goddamn Aragon.
Never. Never.
It's one of the best fantasy series I've ever read.
Yes, but
No,
If not
it's
the
all he
the
talks
only
about.
one he talks about, though. That's all he has.
It's so
So?
good though.
going back like 2 years ago when we were doing the first time with Andrew's campaign, I'm like, Skippy, you got to write a backstory, and he just handed me the book, and it was like, this is my backstory. The Aragon
Good.
book. He's like, that's my.
I am a simple
Backstory.
man.
And
It is my
Andrew
backstory.
just
That's all
And
I
then he
should
didn't
need.
use it.
dude.
No. No.
And then
no,
that
we
campaign
didn't.
ended with Skippy getting tortured at a dungeon.
Because you gave him away. You gave him away.
Oh, it's hard. What do you want me to do? I tried persuading him, and guess what my roll was? It was like a fucking 5.
And they
was
went,
like, great.
all right, cool. Walked out, and I was like, oh, all right, I guess I'll just hang here, guys. No problem.
You didn't even give the money to any of us. You just pocketed all the money.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, Jared's a dirty thief. Remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Never trust him. He'll just steal
always,
your pockets.
it's always great when I was performing great skill checks while doing Metallica in front of an entire nobility class.
No. You were doing the Macarena and praising the sun because apparently that was your religion. You decided that on the fly. And then we're just like, oh, it's time to pray. I praise a mentor.
Is that the sun?
I loved it.
Hold on, real quick. And I
Leaves
just
the
start.
dinner table.
I just start uncontrollably doing the Macarena while looking at the sun and yelling, "For my God!"
I was really like happy with how that was. Like, I was managing to like get the campaign back to where I kind of wanted to after, again, the first 2 arcs were dedicated to people who decided they just weren't going to show up and they weren't going to tell me they weren't going to show up. So that was really cool. So like we were trying to get back on track. I was like repurposing some stuff and I was like, oh, I could do this. I could tie this into like Coleman's backstory. This is going to work really well. We're going to get back on track. And then it was just, oh, everyone's gone. I was like, well,
Someone did have to move to a different time zone.
For
that
Dude,
wasn't the
literally-
problem.
Fine.
Literally,
That wasn't
said,
the only problem.
I will try to make. And I could still play at work because of what my time allowed for breaks.
Yeah, you
I
can
could
still play.
To this day.
They allow
To this
for
day.
breaks. 4 hours. I need to take a 4-hour break.
Yeah, I'm on my lunch right now because you just play Xbox with us
I
for the next
can,
4 hours.
because-
I was like, huh.
Because I worked at a news station. We literally only had to do work when we had a show.
They literally kept you on call just because they wanted to. They're like, yeah, this one town in random middle of America, we're like, yeah, something's definitely gonna happen today. Today's the day.
Hey, you never know with news. You never know with news.
Hey, it's news wouldn't be news if it knew it was going to be on a schedule because then you would knew it was news,
That's some smart,
News to me.
smart. That's
Dog.
some smart thinking from that guy right there.
If you knew you knew, then you knows the news would know that you knew you knew.
Okay, you're taking it too far.
News wouldn't be news; it'd be.
I will
old.
hurt you.
Skippy, don't join in. Don't join in.
I'll kiss you. Don't make me.
Welcome to the dude bro kissing portion of the podcast.
Okay,
Is that a
so
block or a charge?
going back to Skyrim. What's everyone's like play
What are you
style?
talking about?
Before I answer Harmon's great question, block or charge? Anyone's ever seen it? Shout out to you. You're a goat. It was on Adult Swim. Groated. Wonderful show. Look up on YouTube. It's there. Answer Harmon's question. Obviously one-handed, and then you have healing in the other hand.
No,
No.
he's asking how you play in the game, not how you hold your remote while you're playing the game.
It's still the same.
Yeah, I know.
Immediately, you play the game normally up until when you find Serana, and then it's immediately a one-handed game.
Literally every time. Somebody's got to keep an eye on her. What a
Two-handed,
woman.
heavy armor, minor magic.
It depends. I mean, usually it
Here it comes.
evolves. It either goes from
No, it
like just
doesn't.
I do a single sword, and then I'll have like
Mm-mm.
magic in the one hand with like offensive magic, and then it'll evolve into like a heavy armor class with a double handed sword or a double handed weapon, and then finally the culmination is stealth archer when I get
There
to
it
a high
is.
enough level.
There it is.
And
That's-
then
I've been waiting on that.
Ruined it.
but my most recent playthrough, when the anniversary edition launched, I did fully commit to a mage playthrough.
See, Jarrett says all these
Ugh.
steps, but Jarrett just usually skips to the last step and just plays a stealth archer from the get go.
No,
Correct.
because it's not viable at the beginning. I don't like it at the beginning.
I've never genuinely done a stealth archer in Skyrim.
I think
I
I
have,
can
but
agree
I
because I
think
just don't like that. It's so boring.
I think the most fun I had was doing like a full mage build. Because there are a lot of spells that I never really got to use, but I had a lot of fun using them, especially including mods to add more spells.
Guys, there's this cool new mod. It lets me play with the, the entire team of Halo Reach.
That's for Fallout 4, and I will not say no to that mod.
Bruh.
It's a cool mod. Don't forget, I also had Master Chief. I had Master Chief and Noble Team.
Cool.
Is that a crab with a top hat and a monocle?
Anyway.
That's
And
where I
then,
draw the
and then,
line.
hold on. It's not done with the Halo adventures. I turned super mutants into brutes, and I turned the raiders into elites.
Mm.
This is just depressing.
It was
Let's
fun.
get-
Do you have a life?
Yeah, I do.
I don't believe it.
Oh, those mods don't work anymore, so yes, I do have a life.
Oh, that's good now.
Guys, my Fallout 4 mods caused my entire console to melt.
Like literally
What a-
melt.
I don't know what the deal is. Has fucking entire Covenant fleet in the fucking sky and watching glassings fucking happen across the Commonwealth. Oh
It
yeah.
would be a cool mod, though. It would be a really cool mod.
Instead of the Pridwin, it's high charity.
Oh, that would be
It
dope,
takes up
though.
the entire fucking sky of the map. There's no sun or night anymore. It's just a fucking ship in the sky. That's it.
It's the UNSC Infinity. It's just that big hulking ship.
Rock.
That'd be pretty
USC
funny.
Infinity like smaller compared to like other ships.
No, it's the biggest human ship.
Right, but compared to like Covenant ships, I believe it was fairly small.
No, I
wasn't
think
it?
it's no. Compared to High Charity, yeah, that thing dwarfed in size. But for standard ships, I think the Infinity was still bigger. Don't quote me on that though. I think at least.
Putting you on that.
Okay,
I'm
that's
putting
fine.
you on the record. And if you're wrong, some guy who's 47 years old with
Or
no
23.
We'll
children,
be after you.
he will call you a loser.
Oh, he has children.
My-
They're just on like Meta's VTuber stuff. And they'll bully you
My
too.
dad's gonna listen to this episode and he's gonna be like, actually, he's gonna call me. He's gonna be like, you moron! This ship was definitely bigger than the Infinity.
Well,
Except
that's
he won't call
worse.
me moron.
Because then he's got your phone number. And he's just a guy
I
who's
know.
like, idiot.
Put it
You're
out
not
there,
gonna pick
Harmon.
up. He's gonna
Put
keep
it out
talking.
there.
Like, next you. Pick up the phone.
Hold on, let me look up
bitch, you're
Coleman's phone
wrong.
number so I can pass it as my own.
Hey, anybody with our 6 viewers are not gonna call me.
I'll call you.
Listeners,
You just-
I guess they wouldn't be viewers.
I'm gonna
Sorry.
call you with a fucking masked number at like fucking hour intervals throughout the morning.
I would murder you.
You're gonna be like, you're gonna wake up at like 1, and then you're gonna just lull into sleep around 2, and I'm gonna give you another call, and I'm gonna do that for each fucking hour.
Well,
It takes
Homer-
15 minutes to get to your house, Jarrett. I can be there.
That.
would you rather him do that or send another 30 Instagram messages again?
Oh my god, that was terrible. Like I was up and I couldn't fall asleep, but I swear to God, like I was scrolling through Instagram and I got a couple from him, and I'm like, oh, okay. So I turned my phone off and I'm laying there and it's just ding, ding, ding for like
Cole doesn't
5
know what
minutes
sleep
straight.
mode is.
For 5 fucking minutes straight, and I was about to fucking do unspeakable things. How many was it, Harmon? What did you say? 34? 34
Yeah, it was
Instagram
34.
messages? That, or
Jarrett.
Instagram reels
Oh,
that
he-
he sent us?
But
Hey,
they're
you
so
guys-
different.
You guys should be grateful because my
Oh, we
Instagram
should be
reel
grateful.
curation is fucking great.
No, it's not. It's all the same thing. It's just the same thing, but different
It's
way.
a shame. Shitty memes, different fonts. every
I've
time.
sent you memes, and then literally the next one is the same one I just sent.
You wouldn't
No.
get
Does
it.
that on
It's
TikTok.
funny when it comes
He
from
does that on
Jarrett.
TikTok a lot.
I don't have TikTok anymore.
Oh, you
You
can't even
did.
read. You can't even re-download it, can you?
No.
No.
Damn, son.
He's stupid.
I have
I
access to it, but
honestly-
I'm still out of protest.
I reclaimed a lot of my time throughout the day without it, so I'm kind of okay with it.
No,
No,
oh,
but
it
you,
just
you
shifted
just
to
moved over to
Instagram
Instagram Reels and went,
Yeah,
oh, look,
exactly.
a guy dying. Oh, look, a woman hit by a car.
It's not just
Uh,
funny
I-
stuff. It's just people dying.
I swear to God, the People's Republic of China just steals every fucking tape of fucking security images where
Well, it's not
people
stealing
either
if
get
you owned it.
grievously injured or dying, and they just upload it immediately to Instagram or Facebook. And
And
then
Jared just gets pinged in his head. He's got neuron activators like new video upload, new video. He's like, yes, must watch, need.
Jared's gonna like never have been to China. He's gonna set one foot off the plane and like when we're doing like some world tour, like press release kind of thing. And immediately he's gonna check in on his social credit over there, and he's gonna be an outstanding citizen under the Chinese Republic.
who knew Winnie the Pooh was a great murder porn fucking curator?
What?
What? Hold on.
No, he's right. He's right. He's talking about Xi Jinping.
That grammatically accurate?
I don't even.
Yeah,
I think I
Xi
saw a
Jinping.
meme about that
I guess
recently,
so.
where like people tried to
No,
put
no,
like
China. I just want to make sure I heard him right. Did you say murder porn?
yes.
Murder porn curator, yeah.
That's what Jared watches, murder
That's-
porn.
That's weird.
Oh, like
Really
like
weird.
is it like Black Widow stuff? Like they do it.
Huh?
No, it's just people dying in more gruesome ways each
Yeah,
video. And he goes,
it's that video. Like,
you have to see this
I
every
mean, like,
time.
I don't know. At like 3 a.m., it does become kind of funny, but I'm also exhausted at that point.
You're so tired.
Anything's
It's just
funny
funny
at
to hear him
3 in the
react and go,
morning.
"Oh my
Yeah.
god, that's awful! Look at this."
Everything's funny at 3 a.m. except being woken up.
That's
So
true.
everyone should. I'm gonna go ahead. When we're a little bit bigger, I'm gonna give out Cole's phone number on the
Fuck
podcast.
You.
No, I want like if you have a smart TV in your house, Cole, I just want to have access to that
Access.
and just stream anything I fucking find. It just is auto locked on the Instagram whenever like I send something. It doesn't matter what you're doing. It'll just immediately show you what was sent on Instagram.
Cole's like
He
sitting in his
killed
living
himself.
room, like putting together some new shelving unit or whatever, and it's him and and his lady, not the name drop, but his lady, and
Does it
they're
for me.
hanging out. She's doing something else, and then all of a sudden, it's just the TV goes from an off state to powered up, and an immediate feed of like some South Asian guy getting fed through like a sheet metal presser. And
It wouldn't even be
immediately
instant
turning
video. It'd be
back off.
Jarrett like popping up and go, "Look at this! Look at this! Look at this!" and then putting it on the screen.
It's like
No warning.
and there's like even an announcement beforehand, like Helldivers, like incoming message from your Instagram reel curator. You must watch this or it's treason. Like,
So, hey, Jarrett, there's a specific PlayStation game turning movie. Quick thoughts on that one?
I suppose I saw recently that they're doing an Until Dawn movie, but the whole thing is that the movie really isn't even about the game at all. Like they're not even saying, "Oh, like this is in the Until Dawn universe" or anything. No, it's just Until Dawn, and it's like it has nothing to do with that at all. You're like making your whole other story, which is fine, but once again, you're calling it Until Dawn, and it's not related to the game at all. So it's a pitfall of just being dumb again when it comes to movie adaptations.
No, it's a great idea. Like Harmon and I talked about it earlier before you even showed up when you're doing your Manuel labor.
Mm-hmm.
And
Something like
the one thing that they're doing that I think is a cool idea to show like the idea of like that choices impact the ending is like every time they make a failure in the movie and like they die, they go back to a certain point in the story,
Right.
kind of like a Groundhog Day or like Happy Death Day, those types of movies. I think that's a good idea. The thing with that though, they went out and said like, oh, like each time it happens, the movie's going to change genres, and I'm like, then how are you learning?
Yeah.
Like, it should be like them slowly figuring it out, then figuring out what the path forward is, and then kind of like speed running back up to where they just were each time they fail at a certain point in the movie to get back to new stuff.
Well,
But-
it's like It's like it reminds. I don't know if anybody's seen it, but like the ReZero TV or anime was like the dude that has the power to come back from death, and basically it's
Mhm.
just like he keeps exploring like what he needs to do in order to like keep moving forward and like move the checkpoint essentially. Like he needs to find the best path so he can move forward without like the worst possible outcome. Like if it was like that as a movie, like okay, yeah, that strategy doesn't work. We need to do this now or
Right.
something. But like,
Like that's what they're doing overall is that.
Like the
But
Edge of Tomorrow. Is that Tom Cruise movie?
yeah.
The time.
something like that.
Yeah, that's the one where he gets like infected with whatever the aliens are, and then he keeps living through the same day over and over again. They don't believe him, but then he eventually convinces Emily Blunt, and I'm trying to remember his commanding officer is like an actual actor in that movie, but I can't remember his name.
Oh, he plays Mad Eye Moody. I just don't know his name.
Yeah, that's it. That guy. Yeah, he's in that, and he's also in that movie with Colin Farrell. What's his
Mhm.
name? Oh
Bill
shoot,
Paxton.
no.
Brendan Gleeson.
Yes,
That's who.
Yeah, that's Mad Eye Moody's actor.
yeah, because he's the Banshees of Insurance. Yeah,
But yeah,
Colin
like,
Farrell.
it just like I mean, like I really liked the Until Dawn game. It was really cool. I remember playing the shit out of that. But I
Yeah,
mean, hopefully the story's good. But I don't
but
know.
yeah, at the end of the day, it's not that. It's they call it Until Dawn, and then it's not even because general concept in a non-spoiler sense. Young adults go to a cabin out in the middle of like snowy mountains, and then
Mhm.
are attacked by Wendigos.
Yep.
This has
Mhm.
none of that DNA, and if anything, it feels more of like the dark pictures, like in the world of type things. But yeah,
So
like to literally drop that feels weird.
is it confirmed even if like that the game that's made by the same people, the Quarry, is that set in the same universe?
Quarry is, I believe, not in the same because it's not called Dark Pictures for
Well,
the.
I
It's just
meant
called
more
The
along the
Quarry.
lines like Until Dawn. Like
That's not. That's different. That's different too.
okay, like I didn't know if like they were all kind of connected in the mythos or whatever.
No,
And
I'm
like,
pretty sure Quarry and Until Dawn are both like the outlying circles that don't touch versus
mm,
everything from like Man of Medan through Devil in Me, and then we're getting the new one that space game this year, which that'll be probably played on the Odd Horizons channel.
Maybe.
what
But
game
it
is it?
looks
Is that?
it's like Outpost 2040 something. It's like
Oh
it's a
yeah,
space
yeah,
one.
yeah. Yeah, that I'm
Let me
excited
pull
for
up
that.
the name of it.
That'll be cool. If only we could get
Directive 8020. That's what it is.
okay.
Yeah, that looks really good. I know Jared and I both are suckers for like space horror games, but
I wish just talking about this, like I know it's kind of unrelated, but it just makes me think of like the fact that like the next BioShock game was supposed to be set in space, and we haven't heard anything about BioShock in like what, a decade at this point.
in a hot minute. We know there's one in development, and then there's also that Judas game that's done by Ken Levine, who was the head of the original BioShock.
Mm.
And that game seems to share a lot of the same DNA, but they showed that off at the Game Awards 2 years ago. And we've heard nothing else since. And all
Cool.
we saw was largely cinematic, so
Cool.
Well,
But-
Another-
hopefully we'll hear something soon for BioShock, so you boys can get your next game. But I think with that, we'll go ahead and wrap it up. This week's episode. All right, everyone. We'll see you all again next week.